Okay, so we're down to the last video, and this one is going to be on solving inequalities. We're going to solve and graph x plus 8 is greater than or equal to 4x plus 17. Solving equations and inequalities are pretty similar. There's only one difference, and I will go over it in a minute. The first thing is that we want to make sure that all the variables are on the same side. So I'm going to start by subtracting 4x from both sides. So then that is x minus 4x is going to give me negative 3x plus 8 is greater than or equal to 17. Now I'm going to move the 8 to the other side. So I'm going to subtract 8 from both sides. And that's going to give me negative 3x is greater than or equal to 9. Now, so far so good. We've gone over the exact same steps that we would have gone through had we been solving an equation. So the last thing is that we have to divide by negative 3. And this is when things are different. Whenever we divide or multiply by a negative number in an inequality, we have to flip the sign. So since I am dividing both sides by negative 3, I'm going to have to flip the sign. So now I will have x is less than or equal to negative 3. This only happens when you divide or multiply by a negative number. If you divide or multiply by a positive number, the inequality stays the same. You don't change the sign. Okay, so now let's go ahead and graph this. Since it only has one variable, I'm going to graph this on a number line. Okay, so let's say that I have here negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0. I'm going to put the little arrows here showing that the line keeps on going on and on and on. And I'm going to try to change the color. Okay, so since it is less than or equal to, I'm going to use a solid circle. Remember, you use an open circle when it is just less than or greater than. But if it is less than or greater than or equal to, then you use a solid circle. And since it is less than, the line is going to go towards this side. And just to review, if we want to write this in interval notation, it will be negative infinity, comma, negative 3 with a bracket. You don't have to do that, but it's just a review. And that's it. This is the last video for today. Make sure that you write down all of the examples. If you have any questions, please write them down so I can answer them. And also write your summary. This one will go on the left-hand side of your notebook. Write a little summary of what you've learned today. Thank you. Bye-bye.